Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Wednesday, May 7th, and we are going to do a follow-up video of the one we did yesterday. We're going to talk about all the high flyers and see how they're doing. All right, let's look at PCLN first. We're going to cruise right through these. PCLN is rocking and rolling. The reason I have this marked out here because this is a monthly chart, but let's switch this back over to a daily so we can get a better view here of what I'm looking for. PCLN is on its way down. I told you that yesterday, and this is the gap that we're looking for. But if you notice today, big candle, okay, down $38 for the day, well, 36. And it looks good. We're getting ready to test that 200-day moving average, and if we break that 200-day moving average, we'll look for our gap fill to come into play. All right, even though the relative strength index is at 32 on the daily, it is not on the monthly. On the monthly, it is sitting right at 72, so it's very overbought. So you can see the direction that this is going, okay? It's not a buyer's market, it's a seller's market. And you can see the high flyer here. That is just in that position. So join us in chat, and we will manage it on a daily basis. We've been in this since right here at the middle Bollinger Band. So how do you think our options are doing? Very good, thank you. All right, CMG. We broke it today. We broke the 200. Beautiful sign, beautiful sign. Came back and closed above the 200. It's really trying to hold on here, really trying to hold on. But it's not going to happen. It is going to head south. It is going to head south, and it's going to come down and close this gap here at 444. So you keep an eye on CMG because it's going to happen. All right, beautiful rollover. Everything is just turning down to the downside. The buyers are just not here to lift this thing up through the roof. All right, Tesla, as I said yesterday, I was wrong about the earnings. They were tonight. I apologize for that. And after the video, I realized that, and I said, oh, no, that was wrong. But either way, I said the same thing in the video, that Tesla is going to be going down, and it's going down to our target of a gap fill of 128 in that area. Tesla beat both sides tonight. They did very well beating both sides, okay? And right now they are getting, they're down about $15 last time I checked. So even though they're beating on both sides, it looks like it's a seller's market. Check out your 50-day moving average rounding to the downside, okay? We are not on this cranking move to the upside anymore. We're on a cranking move to the downside. So look for the 200-day to be a little bit of support here. But if you're managing long-term trade, look for solid support to be down here at 128 in that area, and we'll see what happens at that point. But we will follow up video on this and keep this going too. All right, Google, as I've been saying since earnings, and now we're under the 200-day moving average. You cannot beat this. This is a very lucrative trade. Okay, we are doing awesome here. On all these, we're doing awesome. I got a gap fill target over here, down here at 453. You know, you've been watching my videos for quite some time now, and you can see we are spot on the money. Google is under the 200-day moving average now. You can see it clearly, okay? Increased selling, and, even though we are very oversold here, so we could get a little bit of a bounce, and then resume back down, but we'll have to see what happens here. But we're gonna get this gap eventually here, and you just stay tuned to us, and we'll show you how to do this here. And looking at the monthly here, you can see how it's just like dribbling. All right, it's dribbling. It's going to come down to this support here, and then it's going to make a move somewhere else. So you can see with the middle Bollinger Band. So it's still in an uptrend. It's in a uptrend on a monthly. It's not broken. It just needs a little reset, okay? And we're resetting right now, and that's all it is. That's all it is, and that's all there is to it. We're very simple. We just want to make the money on the way down, but be in chat because we're going to make it on the way up also. All right, let's see if we can get Apple up here. All right, slow loading. What is going on? All right, let's try Netflix. Doesn't matter. It's just a slow loading system. Looks like I have a little internet interference here. Come on, wake up. Not good. What's that song I need to play? Is there some music I should play while we have technical difficulty? There has to be. Come on, let's pop up here. Give it another minute, and then I'll have to redo it. Nothing. Alright, there's ISRG. Okay, let's go see if we can come back to Apple now. Sorry for the delay. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're back. I don't know what happened here. Dog must have been chewing on the wires. dog ate my homework. All right, anyway, Apple heading down. Okay, we said we had that support level right there, and it did come back up and come over the support, so that's a good sign. But we'll have to see going forward what's going to take place here. I do love how it bounced off this 587. Great support there on the daily with this candle here and this whole wick and then all these bottoms. So it did close above that, so there are buyers here that are trying to protect this, but we'll have to see what happens. The relative strength index still at 82 on a daily, so but if it gets under this tomorrow, then watch out. It's going to head south, and it's going to come down here very fast, 572. So keep an eye on Apple for that move. Netflix. I mean, you can't beat this. We've been short this. We shorted this one again over here because we rode this one down. On this, we get the calls. Rode it up to the middle Bollinger Band, 200-day moving average, and she rolled over nicely again today. Okay, she's consistently rolling over. We have a beautiful target of 178. Okay, 178 for Netflix. That's where we're going. It's just broken and going at a good clip. We're going to get ups and downs and bounces and everything else, but our trend is to the downside. It is not to the upside. You can see it on the monthly. So it goes up nice and fast and it comes down nice and fast. So we have to ride this train. What we're going to need is another big wick, another big candle like this one, and we're going to get that once we break this middle Bollinger Band here at 280. Once that's broken on the monthly, then you can see this thing drop pretty fast. Okay, you're still 65, plenty of room to come to the downside on this on the monthly. So keep an eye on this one, and we'll probably make some huge bank on this one, just like all the other ones. AMZN, Amazon, right down the crapper. And you got a nice cross right here with the 50 and the 200. I know it's not a golden cross. Golden cross is usually 100, but we like to use the 200 only because it gets more aggressive after the 200 is broken. Amazon is just a broken trade right now, heading south and going at a pretty good clip. We get a little gap right here. I might as well mark this out because that's where it's going. We have a gap right here at 225. Yep, 226, somewhere in that area, and that's where this one's going to be going. So keep an eye on that. If you look at the monthly here, whoops, that's quarterly. You don't want to see that. Quarterly looks real bad. Let's take a look at the monthly here. All right, the monthly, you can see here it broke the middle Bollinger Band, and now it's going to start picking up speed to the downside, okay? And you have your support right around the 50-day moving average, right where our gap is. So we have a beautiful trend in place. This is broken, and we're going to start heading south. You can see how the middle Bollinger Band is rounding now on the monthly basis, and it is set for profits for us anyway. All right, quickly, BIDU, follow through. Look at that. All right, she came up and hit it, and failed to get over it, and she just came right back down. Okay, so beautiful puts call on all these. All the high flyers are in a southbound train mode. Okay, 114 is the target on this one. So if you're planning, you're making a lot of money. If you're watching these videos, you get a cross coming here too very shortly, and you're going to see it get much more aggressive. So keep an eye on BIDU because it's broken and it's going to 115. Let's still take a look at ISRG because I said that one's going to bounce a little bit, and it didn't bounce yet. I was hoping it was gonna, but I said the potential was there. But notice how the box is coming into play. Okay, so this is why you use all these, because I said if this is going to act as support, then we could come back up here and hit this. Okay, if we break this, we're heading south. All right, but notice you're trucking money flow. Somebody's trying to support this right now. Okay, so there is going to be a bounce, in my opinion, to come into this, to come up a little bit. I don't know how high. Like I said, we could potentially come up to 409, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, right now this thing's a train wreck, and this chart is a train wreck. If you look at the monthly on this, you want to get all the gaps and stuff, and you can see, it's really broken and heading south. All right, so you have a little bit of support right here using the bottom of these. This is where it gets tricky. If it doesn't hold for this month right now, it's going to blow through this, and next stop is going to be here at 259, and then lower. We have gaps set up much lower on this on other charts that we're communicating with our members, and what our real target is for ISRG. So play these bounces when they bounce, and make sure you get the hell out of them as fast as you can, because they're not going to last. And oh yeah, I just showed you maybe 8 or 10 charts, right? Okay, these are all high flyers that have moved huge over, over a period of time. Okay, these were our big boys that just rocketed. All right, so if you look at the monthly on Google, it's just straight up. All these the same way, straight up. But the Dow is up 120 something points today. Okay, Tesla beat both sides. All right, they're down $15, $14 after hours. It's not a buyer's market; it's a seller's market. All right. We're not going to stay up where we are right now. People are getting out of their stocks. There's a money shift going on. All right. And it's just a matter of time before we have the implosion. So we're riding now. We caught the top. You caught the top with us. You're making a lot of money. It's time for you to become a member at milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com. Join us in chat every single day, okay? Because we're managing these trades and we're rocking these trades. All right, we were 750. We were going to raise the price, but we decided to stay 500 until our next development stage, which will be very short term. So if you want to become a lifetime member for $500, which you would have made it, that 10 times over already in the last 2 weeks, do it tomorrow. Do it today. All right, you're going to get all this stuff delivered to you in your inbox. You're going to get it on live chat. Live chat is open on every mobile device. Okay, we have an app that's coming out this week also. All right, so you're going to get everything all the time. We're here for you. We're not picking one stock and saying this is doing this and this is doing this. All right, we're not pump and dumpers. It's none of that. It is a market trends. It's teaching you how to find these trends, what to look for, what your targets are going to be, so you can be the best trader or investor or protector of your investments. All right. So again, this is Matt over at milestonecapitalgrowthportfolio.com. We will see you there tomorrow. Have a great night.